describe them as fractional chief quality officer. So
Right.
what is a fractional I look at it as you're an executive leader almost at this point, what does a fractional leader do for a company?
So there are small and medium sized companies that know they might need a quality person, but they'll rely on their production manager to do everything from producing and assuring quality. But they might hit a juncture where they probably need to hire a quality leader, but they can't afford somebody full time. The best investment for these small and medium sized companies is to hire somebody that has all the experience in the world that could drop right in, know exactly what is needed to be done, and act and be part of that business. But not 5 days a week. They can maybe be in 1 or 2 days a week and provide the same value as if they hired a full time person, but they leverage our years and years and years of experience. We're not just consultants. Yes, we'll know exactly how to fix their quality department or establish a quality department, but I could do it in a fraction of the time. And so what they do is they get high value for a low investment. And I partner with the company until you get to a place where maybe you don't need me anymore. Maybe they get a couple new contracts for it. And then I can even help them hire a permanent person to replace me. It's about leveraging expertise, insert it in your business at the rate that you need it. And there is a growing market of very experienced people like myself, fractional operations officers, finance officers, marketing officers. Again, you might think we're just consultants, but consultants have a bad name for themselves. I do an inspection and here's my bill. Have at it and do these things. No, I become part of the business. I
Yeah.
become that leader, that interim leader that they need. So that's what a fractional leader does.
Yeah. So you're more so integrated in the team than the typical consultant. Hey, I work in engineering consulting, so I hear I hear the I hear what you're saying there about consultants.
Mhm,
It's us and you, but yeah, we have seconded we second people and embed
mhm.
people into people's teams. So it's kind of like a seconded or like a seconded chief quality officer. I guess is how I wrap my head around it in my head.
Yeah, I've done this time and time again. I've done this multiple times for different clients for anywhere from 1 month to 3 months to I keep coming back every 6 months for 2 or 3 month assignments.
Yeah. And what have you learned about yourself from taking in these roles and these fractional roles? Have you enjoyed? Because I'll be honest, for me, having to deal with that many different sets of stakeholders sounds stressful. So what have you learned about yourself and working in these roles?
Well, you learn time management and time blocking
Yeah.
because some clients can be a little crazy and some can be very hands off. And learning not to be bouncing between one client and another within a day is highly disruptive. So it is better to time block a little bit like Monday and Tuesdays, I'm going to work on this client. And while I may monitor email and respond to a few phone calls on the other days, I'm going to focus on this client Wednesday and Thursday, knowing I'll get back to that other one because I learned about myself when I kept jumping around between one, even within a day, within an hour, I wasn't as effective. But I know, and I just did it this summer, I can handle 3 full-time clients at the same time, but you will burn out. So you do have to also learn what is your capacity so that you don't burn out and don't fall out of love with the clients that you serve. I've learned a lot that way.
Yeah. That makes sense. And you do all this under your entity Illumination
Never
Partners.
losing focus because I ain't chasing payments. Still playing in the basement while I'm working on arrangements. They heard the kid in 50 countries, thank God that's amazing. But I'd rather thank Spotify, they put me on the station.